Imagine having aspirations of going into the drug trade, achieve your dreams of being a big-time dealer, and then be jailed after you were a victim of a robbery. As part of Bedfordshire's major crime investigation, Operation Costello, 29-year-old Jack Penman was singled out as being a big-time dealer. An investigating officer said what happened to Jack was like a scene out of Top Boy. Jack had taken all the necessary steps to be a force in the dealer world. Selling Class A, he had a steady client base and he used encrochat, believing it was secure from police. However, in March of 2020, burglars had forced their way into Jack's home, bombarded Jack while he was unaware with a flurry of hooks and jabs, and then even tried to force the 29-year-old into the boot of his own car. Jack Penman had an Audi S3, and it was taken from him, as well as an expensive watch which was rumoured to be a Rolex, Balenziaga trainers, and also his mobile phone. But most importantly, Class A was also taken. Now once the gang was satisfied with the haul, Jack Penman was frog-marched outside his own house, down the driveway, and then almost put into the boot of his own car. Luckily for Jack, a passerby saw the incident and they quickly called police. Jack was then pushed aside, left outside his house while the gang escaped the scene with the goods. In the aftermath of the robbery, Jack went on to encrochat using the handle Pale Blade and messaged other known criminals and gangsters and dealers and asked for information as to who had robbed him and his home. However, Jack had no idea that encrochat had now been compromised. This meant that police were receiving the communications sent by the encrochat phone. Now, police were able to show that Jack's encrochat phone and also his personal phone had always been at the same location prior to it being stolen. Between March 29 and May 5th of 2020, Jack had exchanged over a dozen messages and also photos with other dealers, negotiating wholesale prices of kilos of white. In a specific conversation, Bedfordshire police downloaded the conversation log of Jack and a buyer agreeing to a price of £19,500 for half a kilo of white. Now, Jack, who was from First Close in Luton, was arrested at his home address. He was then taken to the police station before police made Jack aware that they had the conversation logs and knew exactly how big of a dealer he was. They also told Jack that they knew that he was a victim of a robbery and had used the encrochat to ask for information from other known criminals. Now, Jack pled guilty to conspiracy to supply Class A, and he was jailed for 8 years and 3 months. He was also given a serious crime prevention order. In court, the judge says that Jack had played a leading role in the drug trade in Luton, Bedford and surrounding areas. He did it for financial gain and the recognition and the reputation that came with it. He basked in being known as an authority figure, and of course he rewarded himself with lavish goods like an Audi S3 and Rolexes. Does the crime match the sentence? Let me know. Stay safe.